Did you imagine then that all these years later you'd still be in the same band?
No, I didn't think we'd be... I remember being 30 as 29 when we released Hysteria, and I thought, kind of a bit old, this is kind of 30, it's like, whoa, you know.
Your energy seems tireless.
Yeah, it is, and I again, you know, I'm 65 now. I didn't feel this good when I was 30. So I think that there's, you know, I've stopped drinking like 37 years ago. You know, everything. You know, I'm a vegan. I've been a vegetarian, really strict vegetarian for like 40 years. So yeah, all of this kind of helps, and you know what to eat, what you're not supposed to eat. You know what you're supposed to do and not, and it's not rocket science.
For you to be confronted with losing your voice, the potential of not singing again.
Yeah, that happened to me, yeah.
How awful was that?
It was pretty grim, I'm going to say, because I went to see, when you go and see throat doctors, they're not actually qualified to comment, really, on singers. When he stuck the camera down my throat and he went, oof, well, if it was anybody other than you, I'd tell you to get another job. You know, it's not exactly... Wow, you didn't dress that up very well, did you? I was very fortunate when Viv joined the band in '92. He suggested this vocal coach called Roger Love, and we worked exclusively in rehearsals with him, and then we went to rehearse. So we all had to work out with him. And everybody was noticing everybody's voice is improving, because he doesn't teach you to sing, he teaches you not to lose your voice. It's like going to aerobics. You stretch. Footballers stretch before they go on a football pitch so they don't pull a muscle. I mean, it's the same thing, you know. He says, you don't even need surgery, you just need to work on this. So I did. I worked with him for about 16 months. And I'm a way better singer now than I was when he got my voice back. And I was a better singer then than I was before I lost my voice. So, you know, it is living proof that as the older you get, most musicians can't be bothered anymore. Singers change keys, they lose their voice. I mean, you know, we change the odd key for some songs because our songs are impossibly high for a guy my age that wrote them when I was 22, and my voice is just much more reliable than it ever was. I don't feel like I'm a weak link. I used to do. When I first joined the band, I was the only guy that had a driving licence, and that's the only reason I really got the job. I was tall, I had a great record collection. Nobody ever heard me sing before. So it was just an enthusiasm back then. But then, you know, responsibility comes along, and you just want to do yourself justice and not let anybody down.
So what are the dreams now? What's the future?
Well, we're not getting any younger, that's for sure.
We're not? I got to tell you, what's really exciting for us and for me is there is no album coming. There is a lot of music coming in our life, and it will come when it's ready. And if Tommy writes a song on a Thursday and calls me up and goes, dude, and I'm like, what? Let's get together. And it comes out a year from now, or it comes out 2 years, who knows? We'd rather write a song that we're passionate about, release it whenever we want to release it, and just tour, and that's kind of feels really good to me. It doesn't feel like this big deal. It's like just, we're musicians.